And this is the second story in just 8 days. We've learned of a woman working Aurora Avenue being picked up and held captive against her will. But advocacy groups I spoke to say this terrifying ordeal is likely happening more often than we even realize. In this latest case, the FBI believes the suspect may have abused women in 10 states. Now, please be advised, this story contains details that some viewers may find disturbing.
According to the complaint, the woman fought for her life, beating the doors and the walls of the cell with bloodied hands.
Pictures released by the FBI show the homemade cinder block cell.
Through her perseverance, she broke free and waved down a passing motorist, asking for their help to call 911.
29-year-old Nagazi Zuberi, who's now in federal custody, is accused of building the cell in the garage of his Klamath Falls home investigators believe he shared with his wife. Authorities are concerned the suspect may have been
targeting women in multiple states throughout the country.
If you don't have a way out, if you don't trust anybody, if you have no resources, if you have no job, no education, no family, no anything, it doesn't matter. If you come to the Genesis Project, we will work on a pathway for you to get out.
That's Andy Connor. For 12 years, he's worked to offer hope for a new life to young women and girls involved in sex work with his nonprofit, the Genesis Project.
It's dangerous while they're being picked up. They don't know who they're going to get.
Connor, who spent decades as a King County sheriff's official, says there's often more than meets the eye on Aurora Avenue.
The majority of these gals are being either coerced or being forced to do it.
Sometimes it's actually other young people recruiting other young people for the sex work.
But nonprofits across the county want to remind you help is out there.
In any situation where they feel unsafe, we can intervene.
There are currently more than 2,100 safe place sites in King County. In all libraries, metro buses, and select organizations. This yellow diamond is the indicator.
Staff in there is trained to know what to do if a youth were to walk in.
The nonprofit Friends of Youth says they can connect anyone stuck in a cycle of abuse or vulnerability with a way out. Meanwhile, with this latest interstate kidnapping case, if you have any information or believe you may have been a victim of Zuberi's, you're asked to contact the FBI. If you'd like to help the local nonprofit groups in their missions of supporting vulnerable women, both the Genesis Project Seattle and Friends of Youth are seeking donations and volunteers. I'm Maddie White. Back to you guys.